Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Back to throw, it's Knight. Got it in the middle, it's Taylor. And that's a live ball. Knocked down, but not before he gets the first down after recovering the fumble. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Lost to throw again. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the first down, but if you don't, he'll off one deep down the left side. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. On 2nd and 10, a 4-wideout set, trips right. Wants to go up top. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
Well, even though that was an incompletion, I wouldn't be surprised if this secondary wants to start playing deeper coverages, because this offense has shown that they're willing to be aggressive. They've got a lot of speed. This defense cannot allow it.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. So the opening drive of the game, and you spit it up. That's not the way to get things started.
Coaches are always preaching about not committing penalties and winning the turnover battle. So you're able to go on this first drive, and you're doing a couple positive things, and then turn it over, not the start this offense wanted.
He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy, because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
They've moved it into scoring territory. 1st and 10 from the 11. Dropping back, it's Locke. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried, when they get pressure, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Looking to fire. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And it just doesn't get more dominant than that. One-on-one, me versus you, and there's nothing you can do about it, David. I know that's something you know a lot about based on your time at Georgia.
Man, fly off the edge, beat the man as quick as you can. There's so many things that have to go right for you to get a sack. The ball has to be coming out a little bit later. But you know what? When you win that fast and that clean off the line of scrimmage, that is how it's done at the highest level for that defensive end.
It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Taylor. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. The 49ers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave him the completion.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wideout set, trips right. Dropping back, it's Knight. He'll take another shot here. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's not afraid to go deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the 49ers will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Sheffield. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive gain right away.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Georgia 3, Charlotte 0.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pulls it in, it's Sheffield. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup, spotted at the 25-yard line.
That is a really good-looking throw. And you think about the expectation level now for quarterbacks of Georgia. Matthews.
A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted to stop the threat. Bringing it back. Still on his feet. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And what a play by the defender. He's on an island all by himself in cover 1 man coverage. Just him and the wideout, and he ends up winning, coming up with a big INT.
That's caught. It's Taylor. Crosses the 35. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He lobs one high down the left side. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wideout set, trips right. Dropping back, it's Knight. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And what a big play here, and the return takes it back inside the 25.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Perfect timing. Got there right when the ball got there. Didn't get there a little bit early. Saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that defender.
Throws for the tight end. Another incompletion on third down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Quarterback floating away from pressure. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Knight. Catch in the middle, it's Taylor. Oh, sweet feet. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Give to the running back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? The 49ers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Throws to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
He's got it. 1st down and more. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. And the 49ers come to the line with a new set of downs. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wideout set, trips right. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now facing a 3rd and long. Going back to the well, another deep ball. He's got it. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. The give to the back. Runs through a tackle. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. grabbed in the middle. It's Taylor. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Charlotte.
Really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance, excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Looking for a man. It's Locke. Here's the pressure. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. One more play before the teams head to the locker room. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. The 49ers will kick it off to start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. He'll get this drive started from the 29. Going right to work up top. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Pulls in the deep ball. Finds some room. Touchdown, Dogs! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through...
The fake, and he wants to throw. He runs into the end zone on the fake. What a gutsy call to come up with a 2-point conversion there. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Boy, that last drive, they looked like they were throwing against air. Just absolute precision execution in the passing game, and it led them to a touchdown. We'll see what they have this possession. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips right. To the air, it's Knight. Shoots it to the left. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
I know it wasn't an interception, but a lot of times tips and deflections leads to interceptions. Great job by the defender getting his mitt on the football.
He wants to take the top off. He's got it on the outside. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. And the 49ers headed quickly to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Taylor. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up for the first down. The 49ers are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. He makes the catch. He's knocked down immediately, but they'll have a goal-to-goal situation from the 8. And the 49ers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Charlotte!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To throw, it's locked. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He tries to take the top off. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Dogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to fire on 2nd down. The sweet feet buy a little time. He's going to run it. Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is. Remember, if your entire body is past the line of scrimmage when you throw the football, that's a penalty. He was, and the penalty will be accepted. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass. And they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And we've got a deadlock here in the 3rd quarter. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the tailback. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. The 49ers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the ground with the back. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that 1st down.
The give is to Taylor. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Knight. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. And the 49ers are on the move. They'll give it to the back. Gets away from one, finds room.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every
wide open spaces. Oh, a lot of space. Touchdown 49ers. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. A long run from the running back, not exactly setting any land speed records, but he got the job done.
It was a long run that took a long time to because he's not the fastest guy in the world. But it doesn't matter, right? Get that nose for the end zone, get in the goal line. That's all that matters. That's all we're keeping score. That 6 counts for just as much as all those fast guys. They get there in a hurry.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And that was a scintillating way to finish that one, a 44-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking for a man. It's Locke. Here's a heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Bulldogs want to pick up the tempo.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Second down, he'll throw it. Got a man, it's Sheffield. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. Getting late. Pressure building, huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Sheffield. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. A deep throw as the clock winds down.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
Got it in the middle, it's Sheffield.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Gonna look downfield again. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, there have been way too many incompletions for this offense in this game. It's a big reason why they're trailing, obviously. They've never been able to get into a rhythm, and at this juncture here on a 2-minute situation in your own end, you got to find ways to start throwing completions somewhere out on the field to get back in this game.
Scanning the field, it's Locke. Pressure coming. Had to throw it before he wanted.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Grabbed over the middle at Sheffield. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Bring in the heat. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Sheffield. And they'll knock him down. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man, it's Hardy. Hits it with a stiff arm. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Touchdown, Bulldogs! He shed tackles right and left and housed it.
And with that touchdown, you can hear a pin drop in the stadium. The home field crowd taken out of it right away. If they get the extra point, they tie it up. What a momentum-shifting touchdown by the offense.
And now they're going to go for 2 and the possible win, and this crowd rises up to try to make it tough. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they've got it locked up in the final minute after the touchdown and extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Wants to throw. It's Knight. He hurls one deep down the left side. Catch inside the 30 and still running. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Taylor has it. And he delivers the angry stiff arm, but is greeted by an angrier defense. Timeout is called with just a single second left. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And it all comes down to this: make or miss, win or lose.